Welcome to Newquay in Cornwall. The film you're about to see now is a bit of a rarity, especially for me, but what it is a couple of seals which is very close to the water's edge in the town's harbour of Newquay. Now these two pair look as though they could be a couple going off for activities, and you could well say, well, having two seals in the harbour isn't unusual. Maybe not, but to get them like this is a bit of a rarity on its own. But we do get a couple of them coming in from time to time, and they do follow the fishing boats in. So when the fishermen are unloading the catch, they tend to throw some of the fish that they don't need overboard, so that the seals follow them in, and it's a good feeding ground for them. Very nice to see something like this in its own environment. You don't get a chance to see anything like this other than on the rocks which are scattered along the coastline of Cornwall. There is an island called Harbour Island which is up the coast. You do get them sat up there on the rocks. I've never seen them myself personally, but it's been well documented. It'd be interesting to know the habits of seals. Going to be so close to the water's edge in the harbour. Maybe they've been coming here so long they've got used to human people. Who knows? It'd be interesting to find out. It really would. But it's nice to see something like this, as nature is intended. Just as I was doing this film, there's quite a few people at the back of me watching this. Could have been holiday makers, because like holiday makers that come down, sort of like from inland, so to speak, wouldn't see things like this. And when they do come down, it's a novelty for them to see them, and to watch the children watch these seals. But they can apparently be a little bit on the vicious side if you're not careful. If you're trying to feed them, they can give you nasty bites, I've been told by one of the fishermen. But that's something I wouldn't do anyway. Keep them at arm's length, that's my policy. But yeah, I've come down here quite a few times in the past and see the odd one, and I've got some footage of just one meandering around in the harbour there, waiting for the boat to come in. But this is a first for me. Just as a point of interest, the wall there with the plaque on it, in days gone by, back in the early 1800s, early 1900s, that was for the railway, and the railway used to come from the main railway station underneath the town by a tunnel and down onto the beach by a little viaduct that sort of like was over the top of the beach, that is, onto the to the wall there. And the reason why that was that in them times Newquay was renowned for its pilchards fishing industry, and as such there was a big demand for it from different parts of UK and perhaps abroad as well. But nevertheless, it did a lot of good for the townsfolk, did that, especially the fishermen. But just on the edge of the town, there's a white building, as the local people know, and it's called the Hewer's Hut. And that in them times used to be used for people to go into the resort, and they would see these shoals of pilchards coming in towards the shore, and they would have a loud hailer and shout to the townsfolk that the pilchards was arriving. So what they would do then, they'd get the townsfolk or the fishermen would get in the boats, and they would row out into the towards the shoal of fish, and net the fish in. And as I said, that was used for a train, and women would come then with barrels, small barrels, and fill these up with the pilchards, and then they would be put onto the little train and took back to the railway station. Hence then they would be taken, well, who knows where they went to from there, but I would imagine a lot of it would go abroad. But certainly a lot of employment for the town then. Right, we're coming to the end of the film now. I hope you enjoyed that little excursion. Until next time, bye for now.